Good morning everyone and welcome to axis&allies 1941 unboxing tutorial. So this game is basically latest one in the franchise of axis&allies and probably the cheapest one and easier to understand. It takes less time to play. So first let's explore the outer board of the game. You see this board is just nicely printed. See, let's see the sides. The sides, there are control markers given Hasbro and name. So let's see the back of it. This is sort of the story given, and this is the copyrights, and this is my number. This is the box number. In my case, it's 61441. So, and this is here basic information given at time to play and the players, and that's all. So let's open the box. As you can see, we first get our first look at the map of the game. So let's open it and see. Basically I'm a die-hard fan of axis&allies. So you can see over here the territories like Southeast Asia, India. This one is with the industry, and see Eastern United States. The things you see in the red box, see over here, see over here, there are total 5. These cities in the red boxes are the capital of your particular power. If the place which in the city contains, if it is captured, then you are on the verge of losing the game. So let's take a look on the top. National production chart. So basically in this we can see the national production of a particular country, of a particular power. Like for instance, for the starting, it's 7 for Soviet Union, it's 9 for Japan, it's 12 for Nazi Germany and Great Britain, and 15 for United States of America. So we have looked at the board. So now let's take a look at the manual of the game. Just pretty simple and nice stuff in the manual. So let's take a quick look on it. Over here, see the contents page, and you can see the manual. Just rules over here, and things about types of units, like see. And at the back is the setup for every country along with the IPCs given. So all country setup is given on this particular book. So it's very nice because it's first time in the axis&allies history. So I basically like this feature of the game. So now let's take a look at the main components of the game, and because without this we cannot play it simply. So here is the casualty strip and a battle strip. So at first you can see, it's the attacker marked over here. For the attacking side, defender, and it's for the defending side. So you just conduct combat on the strip. The attacker plays there where it's like submarine. If attacker has a submarine, he puts over here. He needs a 2 or less to roll in a case to hit the other enemy object. So let's move on to the casualty strip. It's very simple. Just put your units which got killed in the combat, which got killed during the combat, behind them. So now let's look at the dice. Axis&allies 1941 has 4 dices, and that too of a black color. So now let's see one of the most important aspects of the game, the stacking chips. These chips basically are used to conserve space on the board. They are of 3 colors like red and gray and green. In total they are 34, 22 gray, 8 green and 4 red. So 1 gray chip consists of 1 unit in addition to what you are putting on the top of it. A green chip in the similar way means 3 units, and the red chip means 5 units. So have a look at the basic components. So now let's move on to the army. Basically, I have done it all myself, like this. I brought this pack so just I can keep the Axis powers in one and the allied powers in one. So let's take a quick look at the army of Japan. I will be just discussing one army of each power, as they all have just difference of color in their armies. Like the Axis powers have similar types of units in design, whereas the allied power have different types of units as compared to the design. So let's see Japanese, which are the part of Axis powers. This is the aircraft carrier, which are 2 in number. This is a destroyer. These are also 2 in number. This is a transport ship. Just you can put your units in it and transport from one place to another. For just amphibious assault and all. There are 4 pieces for each power. And here comes the fighter, our first tier unit. These are also 4 in number for each power. Tank. This is originally the Japanese Type 2 tanks, but basically a little less detail in the tanks we can see in this part of Axis and Allies. But this is also nice. So the tanks are 5 in number. And here comes the infantry, the most basic unit of any Axis and Allies game. Every country has a different infantry piece, of different design. So these are 8 in number for each power. Here is the bomber. See, all the allied power have 4-engine bomber, whereas the Axis powers have 2-engine bombers. But they both are same, just difference in design. So these are 2 in number for every power. This is the battleship, the most expensive and best naval unit, and you can say the best unit in the whole game. It's just for 16 IPCs, and that's not a small amount. These are 2 in numbers, and the specialty is that they take 2 hits before getting killed. And the last component of the game, the submarine. The submarine is very special unit in the Axis and Allies. Like it can submerge and leave the attack without getting hurt or getting killed. And you can now just do surprise strikes and all. You will get them to know about in the manual. So these are the stacking chips. Every country has 10 for these. Like you can see there are 3 allied powers and 2 Axis powers. So in total there are 50 stacking chips, 10 for each power. So these are the Japanese ones. Like you put them on the board in the national production where it is embedded. Like if you captured the squash one, it has 1. How much the number of the territory you captured is given, just move it by that. And here it's increased, your industrial production increases. And like this chip, if like that you have conquered this, so just simply put your chip upside down. After you have done all your specifics, combats, non-combat moves and mobilization and all, you just turn these around and show that this is your territory. So as we are done with this, we shall be looking at the allied powers. And I think I will basically do the one with the Great Britain. So see, these are the stacking chips of Great Britain. They are embedded over here on the 12th production. So just keep it like this, because Germany is over here. So you have to keep them both. And this. Like if you win a territory, you have to do the same that we did in the case of Japan and for every other power. So this is the aircraft carrier. So the basic difference between these two, you can see that just a little more detail, and it's a little bit short in size, but this one is big. it's the bomber. As I already told you, it's 4-engine bomber as compared to it's 4-engine as compared to the 2-engine of the Axis powers. This is the battleship. As compared to this, it has a lot more details as compared to that of the Axis powers. Fighter, infantryman, transport, and here comes the tanks. You see, tanks are also just, you can see these tanks are little light. You can see these tanks are little bulky in appearance as compared to them. They are, look a little light. So this is the submarine, and that's all. You see both the powers, this power and this power, they both are having many similarities, and you just set up the game and it's very easy to play. So we are all done. According to me, I think we are all done. So thank you for watching my video. Please do hit the like button and subscribe for more.